Well, hi there. And today from Psalm 68, verse 1, God shall arise, his enemies shall be scattered, and those who hate him shall flee before him. And from 1 Samuel 2, verse 8, he raises the poor from the dust and lifts the beggar from the ash heap to set them among princes and make them inherit the throne of glory. When David penned those words in Psalm 68, he was stating a simple fact of the universe. God will arise and intervene in majestic power and authority in the affairs of the human race. This is the certainty that derives from the very fact of God. He will not remain silent and will not allow wicked men to triumph forever. Their day will come to an abrupt end, and God shall rule. In the same way, believers are united with the spirit of resurrection. God has given us a soaring spirit that yearns to break free and worship with the hosts that lift up their hearts in joyful certainty that God will always prevail and reign forever. God is not asking us to be the power that rises above the darkness. He is simply telling us to catch the upward draft of his being and fly above the darkness. The point about rising is that it is supernatural and far-reaching. We could compare it to the choice of climbing the stairs of the Empire State Building or taking the lift. The difference is that there are actually no stairs to rise out of darkness. There is only the uprising of God's being to take us up and out of the claws of the night and into the triumphant presence of God. The moment we grasp the ways of God, we realize that Christ could never lead us out of sin and the grip of Satan by mere teaching. He did it through a death and resurrection. He reached down to the lowest point of a human being that we can ever fall, and he raised us from there to the highest throne. It's the paradox of the cross. It is the place of escape from the deepest pit to the highest throne, where the blazing holiness and glory of God dwell. Christ died and, rising again, has burst the gates of hell. Let us now soar where Christ has led, and let his triumph be ours. Amen.